What's going on, everyone? My name is Rory and I am in the middle of making a bunch of updates to my shop. I needed a clamp rack and so I built a clamp rack. Let's see how I did it. The design for this rack is similar to others that you'll see here on YouTube and was specifically inspired by Michael Alms, which I'll link to his channel in the comments below. One of the benefits to this design is that it's able to accommodate a wide range of clamps. The construction is super simple and can be modified or extended to fit your needs. I'm using 3/4 inch birch plywood, and this is actually the door of the cabinet I took down in my recent video where I built a French cleat wall. I cut all my pieces down to the right width using the table saw and then to the right length using the miter saw. The back of the rack and the part that screws to the wall is 5 3/4 wide by 25 inches long. The rack is going to have 3 slots for storing clamps, and each slot is 1.5 inches wide. The supports are 5 inches wide and 7 inches long, and I cut off the corner of each one. This way I can see which clamps are stored on top of one another, and it'll be a little easier to go in and pull out what I need. The top of each support is 4 inches wide by 7 inches long. I use CA glue, my favorite tool in the shop, to hold everything together before securing it all with screws. I've been using Starbond products for several months, and this medium thick consistency type is perfect for projects like this. I'll put a link and a coupon code to their products in the comments below. If you use that code, it really helps me out and allows me to make more videos like this. I assembled each bracket individually before attaching them to the back. And if you've seen any of my other videos, you know I joke about CA glue being my favorite tool to shop, and it really is. I can't tell you how many things around the house I've fixed being able to use this stuff. I literally use it on every project. I used a speed square to mark out the location of each bracket and secured them to the back, again using more CA glue. I secured the other 3 brackets the same way and then added a couple horizontal pieces to each end, which will be handy in storing some of my smaller clamps. And you guessed it, more CA glue. Seriously, every project. With everything held together, I pre-drilled what seemed like 100 holes and countersunk each one so the screws would sit below the surface. This little 12-volt drill that I have is perfect because it's light and really easy to use. I then gave it a quick sanding just to knock down any rough spots or splinters. I used 2-inch screws through the back since that's where most of the weight would be, and 1 1/4 inch screws for the top. And for this I used my impact driver. The little 12-volt drill would work, but the impact driver has a little bit more power. Actually, correct that. It's got a lot more power. With the rack's construction pretty well complete, I put my largest squeeze clamp on it and held it up to the wall so I could see where I wanted it to hang. Once I had the right position, I used that same clamp to hold one side in place while securing the other side with a screw. I then adjusted it to level and drove in the rest of the screws. I'm really happy with the way this turned out and look forward to the organization it's going to provide. If you like this video, I'd love it if you'd hit the subscribe and bell button so you can follow along with me on my woodworking and DIY journey. Alright everyone, thanks for watching. As you can see, this was a super simple solution to storing my clamps. I am going to make some plans for this, so if you're interested, check out the link below. And thank you all so much for watching.